with the lead. Look at Meyer into the second spot. This is for the marbles. Looking for 12 straight is Rusty Rossmeyer. Rossmeyer, your leader. Brent Meyer, the Product41.com Arrive and Drive machine is second. Rutledge, third. Fourth, and done a fantastic, is Brandon Day. Oh, and McLean gets underneath Day in turn number 3. Langton in that number 11 is 6th. 7th is Kravitz. Rossmeyer, so far, so good. In control, been in control all weekend. Meyer has done a magnificent job in that Product41.com KT heavy machine. The Wisconsin Whiz from Kaiser, Oregon. I'm a little surprised at the 65, but nonetheless, it is what it is. Meyer is second. Rossmeyer leads the way. So far, bell to bell for the 2. The Scott Sealcoat, Hager 4, and CRE Legend number 2. Meyer might have something for him. We're going to see here. Meyer has closed that gap considerably. As long as he keeps it smooth. Oh, look at this. Rutledge going straight to the back. Surprise, surprise there. Tires are probably gone. Oh, look at Meyer now. Oh, Meyer gives him a nudge. He knows he's there now. This could break the streak. Meyer, the leader, Brent Meyer. Rossmeyer goes to the upstairs. Oh, and Meyer blows the corner. He got too excited. Oh, baby, we got a main event here. Meyer just needs to calm down and do what he's been doing. Just drive the race car. He got a little bit too excited there. Can't say that I blame him. Oh, and now he doesn't want to overdrive it. Look at McLean, who's starting to come around in that 4 machine. It was just a matter of time before Joe McLean started feeling comfortable. He's in the 3rd spot. Here comes Brandon Day. Day underneath, down the front stretch into 1. He got Brandon Day, and there goes Rutledge, too. All right, so Rossmeyer had a bit of a scare. He had a bit of a scare from Meyer, and it's getting close. Meyer may have, he had 1 shot, and Rossmeyer, he's going to win it. We're going to see. Yep, Rossmeyer, 12 straight. Oh, baby. So it's Rossmeyer, Meyer, Brandon Day. What a performance from BD in the OH there. So, Rusty Rossmeyer, that is 11 straight main event wins here at Salem Speedway for the 2 of Rusty Rossmeyer. That's pretty impressive. Junior 2-4 cycle coming up next. Chloe Hudson, Piper Harless tied at 1 apiece. The main event's going to decide this one. So potentially for Rossmeyer, it will be 13 straight main events if he can capture KT Light. It's never over till it's over. But my goodness, what a streak it has been for Rossmeyer. The 09 is Piper Harless. The 8 from Snohomish in the Rhodes Night Racing Machine. That is Chloe Hudson. Oh, and there we go. Harless gets to jump again. Uh-oh, Chloe having some trouble there, turn number 2. Piper Harless. Levi, you need to get that girl some gloves, buddy. Oh, she's got them on. I just didn't see them. My bad. So Piper leading the way. Piper just needs to keep it on the racetrack, keep it smooth, and keep the pedal down. Uh-oh, here comes Hudson. Got a rowdy motor on that thing for sure. So far, it's been Piper Harless, bell to bell, but here comes Hudson. One to go. Get Piper, hang on. Let's see. It's Hudson 1, Harless 1. This is going to decide it right here. Piper Harless going to win it. Pretty cool. Great job, both those young ladies. Doing a nice job out there. Way to go, Piper. Way to go, Chloe. Pretty cool. That's what it's all about right there. That was Junior 2, 4-cycle. And our Predators heading out. Oh no, LO206, my bad. 206, heavy. On the point is Brian Williamson. On his outside is Brandon Rutledge. Row number 2 will be the Product 41 machine of Kellen Dean. And on the outside, the 99 is Chris Hatch. Row number 3 in the 28Z, that is Michael Reed. And the 7 is Mr. Larry Wheeler. 6 for 20, I think. Here we go. Underway. Rutledge hanging tough on the outside. He's got Dean on his inside as they come into 3. Rutledge hangs on, pulls down, and gets the second spot. So Dean is 3rd. 4th is the 99 of Hatch as they're single file down the backstretch into 3. Dean pulls out off of 4. He's going to try it into 1. Got it. He's got Rutledge. Kellen Dean now into the second spot. Half a cart length lead for Brian Williamson. Then we go maybe 2-3 cart lengths back to Rutledge and Hatch. Ooh, Hatch gets underneath off of 4. And into 1, it is Chris Hatch now into 3rd in that Black Star Motorsports number 99. Rutledge pulls up on his bumper as they enter turn number 3. So it's a pair up front and a pair for second. Dean now giving Williamson, that little nudge says, I'm here. That's an attention getter right there. And that's exactly what Hatch wants, is he wants them racing. Oh, Dean pulls out into one. Williamson shuts the door, just like his mom taught him. Shut the door behind you. Dean takes a peek upstairs into turn one, falls back in, down the back chute. He's looking upstairs about a half a cart up, into three off of Forts Williamson. Kellen Dean, Chris Hatch, ooh, off of two, little contact there, no harm, no foul. Into one, Dean gonna try it on the bottom. Williamson upstairs, side by side. Dean got it into three. Williamson's going to try the old crisscross applesauce. Not this lap. Kellen Dean, your leader. Williamson second. Hatch has now caught them. 1, 2, and 3 as they come off of turn number 4 to the stripe. Rutledge back about, I'd say 5, 6, 7 cart lengths. Then it's Reed and Wheeler. Dean now starting to put some real estate on Williamson. Hatch is right on the back bumper of Williamson as they head down the backstretch into 3. Hatch going to try it. He takes a peek underneath. They cross the stripe into 1. Williamson shuts the door. Rutledge is 4th. 5th is Reed, and well back is Larry Wheeler. Yeah, Dean now has left Williamson as they cross the stripe. Into 3. It is Kellen Dean leading the way in the Product41.com Arrive and Drive. Hatch working on Williamson. Rutledge appears to be making up a little ground, but still a ways to go. The battle is for second between Brian Williamson and Chris Hatch. Hatch, 1 to go. Dean, well out in front, is going to take the W. What's Hatch got up his sleeve? Not enough. Williamson will be second. So it'll be Dean, your winner. Williamson second. Hatch will be 3rd. Rutledge will be 4th. Michael Reed 5th. And Larry Wheeler in the 6th spot. Not a bad first outing for Larry Wheeler, though, from Spokane. Again, he's only going to give nothing but get better the more he runs here. So for the first time, that's pretty darn good for Larry Wheeler. Predators coming up next. KT Light, you should be making your way to the grid if you haven't already. KT Light and 206 Light. You as well should be thinking about putting your final touches on your machines and making your way grid side. Predators will be Brendan Gregg on the point. Joe McLean on his outside. Vince Eaton on the inside of row number 2 in the 45, and on the outside will be the 4X of David Smith from Vancouver, Washington. Here we go. Brendan Gregg's got a heat race win. McLean's got a heat race win. Here we go. And it is going to be McLean into 3. He's your leader. Brendan Gregg in the 2nd spot. Vince Eaton, David Smith. Into 3, it's Joe McLean off of 4. Here's Brendan Gregg. He's going to take a look into 1. McLean staying tough upstairs. Gregg, he is not relenting on the bottom. Pod to pod, it's going to be Brendan Gregg at the stripe. Joe McLean, Vince Eaton, and David Smith. Oh, Eaton got up into the wall there off of turn number 2. That allows Smith to go by, so Smith is now third. Eaton will be fourth. But 11-year-old Brendan Gregg. Isn't that crazy? Kid's a pretty good wheel for 11 years of age. Still 5 years away from having his driver's license. McLean, Smith, and Eaton. Brendan Gregg, so smooth on that wheel. Rolling that momentum. He's got the advantage. Not quite a half a straightaway for Brendan Gregg. About 2.5 second lead for Brendan Gregg as he crosses the stripe over Joe McLean in second. David Smith, here comes Eaton though, closing that gap on Smith as they enter turn number 1. Oh, Eaton gonna try it on Smith into 1. Side by side off of turn number 2. Smith on the high side, Eaton on the low side. And it is Eaton getting the position. He's now third. Smith is fourth. And Brendan Gregg is starting to drive away now. Just a little over, almost 3 second lead now for Brendan Gregg in the 18 over Joe McLean. Three seconds is the distance now for Brendan Gregg, so he's starting to open it up over Joe McLean in the 4 machine in the second spot. And about 4 seconds separates Vince Eaton and Joe McLean for that second spot. So McLean got a pretty good advantage over third. Brendan Gregg doing what he's got to do, nice and smooth. Still about 3 seconds for Brendan Gregg. Predators. Here's the white flag for Brendan Gregg. Yes, indeed. What a drive for the youngster from Vancouver, Washington. Brendan Gregg going to win it. McLean will be second. Third will be Vince Eaton. And fourth will be David Smith. KT Light. So Harless has a win and a third. Rossmeyer has a win and a third. And Carissa Prue has a pair of seconds. The 29 of Glen Tower, a pair of fourths. So it's Carissa Prue on the point. Levi Harless in the 09 on the outside. The R&R Star Towing Machine from Arlington, Washington. Row number 2 will be Rusty Rossmeyer. Collins Racing Engines, Hager 4, and Scott Sealcoat. On his outside is Glen Tower in the NWR BLG and Scott Sealcoat Machine. We are green. Harless leads it. Rossmeyer underneath Prue for second in turn number 3. So give lap 1 to Harless. Prue, Tower, Langton. Levi Harless, former Monroe racer, come down here, and he loved it so much he stayed down here, and he's been getting better every week. Here's Rossmeyer. Rossmeyer on the knobs, trying to get a little more out of that KT. Harless, ooh, baby, they're side by side off of 2. Rossmeyer, your new leader. Harless is now second as he's sideways off of turn number 2. Tower has gotten by Carissa Prue for the 3rd spot. So Prue is 4th. 5th is Langton. Tower closing the gap here on 2nd place. Harless is just a little bit too free in the 09. Yeah, he's pretty free off of 2. A little over 2-second lead for Rusty Rossmeyer, looking for 13 straight main event wins. Tower. 2 cart lengths maybe. Cart and a half. At the stripe, Harless still in the 2nd spot. Rossmeyer just now entering turn 3 as they come by the middle of the backstretch the rest of the field. Prue now maybe closing the gap on the 29 of Tower as well. So Harless knows Tower's there now. He'd take a peek over his shoulder so he can hear him. Three and a half seconds for Rossmeyer, who's driving away with it now. Harless crosses the stripe. He's got Tower right there. Not quite within striking distance yet, but if Harless makes a mistake, Tower's going to pounce all over it. Four-second lead now for Rossmeyer. He's turning up the wick. Oh no, Prue has caught Tower and gone by. So Glenn Tower having issues in the 29 machine, and he's fading. It sounds fat. Get on them knobs, Lippy. Second lead for Rusty Rossmeyer. It's going to be 13 straight main events for Rossmeyer. Wow, 13 straight main event wins for the 2. Carissa Prue with a solid drive in the 5 to that 3rd spot. Glenn Tower will be 4th in the 29, and Langton will be 5th. 13 in a row for Rossmeyer. And I'm pretty confident he is overweight in light. That'll just tell you how fast he is. 2:06 light coming up to close things out here on Slide Job Sunday here at Salem Speedway. Dakota Gridland going to be on the point. Michael Vickers in the Speed City. Brent Myers White Flag Racing machine will be on his outside in the 87. Row number 2 will be the 18 of Brennan Gregg. And on his outside, the Product41.com Arrive and Drive. One of the crew members getting to drive today, that is the Wisconsin Whiz, Brent Meyer. Kerry Hopkins will be on the inside of row number 3. the Homewell Senior Care Product41.com machine, and on the outside, it will be the 7 of Ethan Wheeler, and the 6E is Julie Day. Here we go, underway. Gridland going to lead lap 1. Vickers and Greg, your top 3 at the stripe. Meyer is right there. Ooh, a little free off for the 14. Kerry Hopkins is 5th. 6th will be Ethan Wheeler. 7th will be Julie Day. Everybody single file now. Two seconds already for Dakota Gridland on Michael Vickers. And then it's probably a little more than that. Back to Brennan Gregg in 3rd. Oh, Gregg gets too wide. There goes Meyer. The Whiz going to drive underneath Brennan Gregg for the 3rd spot. Gregg going to drive back underneath Meyer in turn 3. They touch wheels coming off. And Meyer hangs on to that 3rd spot. Brennan Gregg will be 4th. 5th is Kerry Hopkins, right there on the back bumper of Brennan Gregg. Ethan Wheeler now, saying, I want to play too. He's in the 6th spot. So Gregg has got a mirror full of Kerry Hopkins and Ethan Wheeler. Wheeler taking a peek on Hopkins up over the berm in turn number 3. Nothing doing. Three-second lead now for your leader, Dakota Gridland. Meyer has opened up some distance on Brennan Gregg in that 3rd spot. A ways to go if he's going to catch Vickers. So Meyer he's going to be tired, Jose, after today. Double duty in it. Now he might have triple dutied it. Yes, he did. He ran light and heavy and 206 light. The yellow is out. Yeah, the only class that Meyer hasn't run is 206 Heavy and Predator. So that'll bunch the field up. We'll see. I don't know if Vickers has got anything for the 1 or not. Oh, Ethan. He thought he was still racing. So Julie Day in the 6E is a lap down. So they'll let everybody on the lead lap. So Kerry Hopkins will be and then Walker or Wheeler should be so they're going to leave them set like that with the lap car in between. Gridland's your leader. Vickers 2nd. 3rd is the 14 of Brent Meyer. 4th. Oh, Vickers, a little wiggle there. Let's see what Brennan Gregg, if he can take advantage of this caution. Meyer gets underneath Julie Day. Ooh, Brennan Gregg trying to get by as well. So Vickers is second, third is Meyer, fourth is Brendan Gregg, fifth is now Ethan Wheeler. And Kerry Hopkins will be sixth. Hopkins tries Wheeler underneath and one does. Little slide job. Oh, good save by Hopkins off of turn number 2. Had 2 wheels up into the duff there, but hangs on to it. So it'll be Dakota Gridlin with the win. Here comes Gridlin. He's going to get that checkered flag, take a victory lap. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your winner, Dakota Gridlin from Vancouver, Washington. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap, as they say in show business. Appreciate Big Dave up here at the tower. He called the bikes. What a great job he did all day long with those guys. And you can listen back. If you want to listen back on your way home, you can go to the Northwest Race Report Facebook page and check out. I've got them broken down into first round heats, second round heats, and the main events. You can listen back to it on the radio. It is all free, as always. And look forward to seeing everybody back here in a couple weeks. Big micro event coming up at the end of March. And I want to thank everybody for having me and listening to me all day long, along with Big Dave. We try to bring you the best action we can, but you know what? The racers are the show. We just get to call it. So great job to all the racers and all the officials, the unsung heroes, those great corner workers. And, of course, our new and improved flagman, Big Mike, doing an awesome job. Jason Sucic behind the scenes. Unsung, these guys are. And, of course, Bob Leach, Robbie and Ryan Leach doing a great job giving us this racetrack. It's always perfect. It's always pristine, and we appreciate that very much. So check out our show on Wednesday nights, the Northwest Race Report. Myself, along with Glenn Lippy Tower and the loader Jeff Eden, will be on Wednesday night, 6:30 to 8. You can hear all the recaps and all the cool stuff that went on here this weekend. Appreciate it. My name is Terry Bridges. I'm your horsepower and performance broadcaster, and we'll see you next time.